The world is looking anxiously at Europe. Europe, as the largest economic bloc in the world, is not only in crisis itself, but causing flow-on problems right around the world. In mid-December, a new global business system called UGLI, UGLII, will be presented at a two-day conference in Maribor, Slovenia. This system will be demonstrated to economic and trade ministers, trade promotion organisations, auditors general, intellectual property experts and various industries of the 19 countries of the Danube River Basin. UGLI is based on the fundamental concepts of competition, quality business information, strong intellectual property and facilitating trade. John Knorr, CEO and founder of the UGLI system, believes that the economies that can see the need for change will gain huge economic benefits from the UGLI system. So why are you holding the conference in Europe?
Joe, the European economy is a mess. It's also dragging down the rest of the world's economy. Everybody's concerned about it. As well, there's a lot of suffering in Europe because of those economic problems. We believe the UGLI system can help.
How?
The system introduces processes of efficiency in doing business, competition in doing business. It creates and enhances the ability for business to export and be competitive right around the world.
Why is UGLI the answer?
Well, we own patents. We're a company that's rich in intellectual property, and we don't think that there is any other company in the world that can do what UGLI's doing.
And you're going to release the spatial marketplace system. What's the relevance of that?
Well, Joe, it's a radical new system for business, and it's also very, very important for governments. It's particularly important for governments because it tidies up and cleans up procurement processes and makes them more efficient, more competitive. It means that governments can reduce their costs and give business a better chance to compete to supply governments.
Now, governments are doing it pretty tough. What's this going to cost them, John?
Joe, most of the services in the UGLI system are free for governments.
So how do you make your money?
We make our money because there's lots and lots of services for business in those economies that they can spend small amounts of money on. So governments are going to be subsidised effectively by businesses.
And how do you expect to roll the system out through these economies?
Joe, we're recruiting partners. That's the other reason why we're having the conference in Maribor. We want European partners to come and join us and help roll the system out through their economies.
Why will they?
Two reasons, Joe. One is money and the other is relevance. The money is very nice because it's enduring revenue streams that will go on for a very long time. Partners such as industry organisations will become more relevant to their members because they can educate their member businesses on how to use the UGLI system. So for organisations that want to have a close relationship with their members, for example, this system is very powerful.
Now, you've only invited the 19 countries of the Danube River Basin. What about the rest of the world?
Every other country will be invited to send one observer to the conference.
John Knorr believes there's no doubt that the UGLI system is going to be a powerful tool for economic development and economic reform that can be used in every country, but particularly in Europe at present. Only history will tell how important this event will be for the European and global economies.